Hi everybody. Now I'm going to demonstrate how to make a arcade game that has sounds embedded to it. And we're going to make the arcade game out of cardboard. But first let's see how we're going to hook up the makey with the cardboard. So you'll need, of course, foil. You'll need a small piece of cardboard like this, like a rectangle, but maybe a square, not too big. And what you do is you'll cut the cardboard, the foil into big squares like this. You'll take this square. I've got one here, and you notice I'm kind of bent it in half a little bit. And you'll put one side in like this, so that it's covered with foil all on one side. And then you fold maybe the edges over, like that. So you have one side like this. And then you have another, cut another square. I kind of pre-measured all this, and this time I put one side in like this. So now this is the most important piece here. You don't want this foil to touch this foil. It has to be close to each other, but not touching. So this is kind of close here, so I'm gonna move it, maybe cut it a little bit here. Hold on. Cut that a little bit. Okay. And put that in here, like that. And notice the foil's not touching on either side. So I'll fold these sides up. Okay. Alright. So now, the way this is going to work is I'm going to put this in my cardboard arcade game. And when my ball goes through and bounces, or mine's a little basketball game, so when it goes through the hoop, it's going to touch here, and once I hook this up to the makey, it'll make a sound. And the way you're going to hook this up to the makey is you're going to have one side connected to ground and one side connected to whatever the key that you've programmed on Scratch to make the sound. So I think I used up and down arrow keys for my game. So here I've got one of them already done. I need two of these. I'm going to have two rims in my basketball game. So here's one of them. Again, one side is going to ground, and one side's going to, in this case, up arrow key. Okay, so notice I have two grounds here. A yellow is ground, the green is ground, and I have two keys. So I'm going to hook up this other one. So let me take this, and I'll take okay, this has got yellow and white. So the other ground is this green one. And you can pick either side, doesn't matter. Like that. And the orange is the other one I've got here, and I'm going to connect that one like this. Okay. So, I wonder if you can almost hear it already. Okay, so I'm going to click onto the Scratch screen, and when okay, and this is going to be my other one. Put that one. Okay, and let me show you the game I made, so you can see how it works. Okay, so here's my basketball game. It's got two hoops in it, and it kind of stands up like this. So it's got one hoop up here and one hoop down here. So you have two chances. And if you look inside my game, you'll see the two cardboard pieces right in here. This one and this one. And right now the game is not hooked up to the makey, but all I would do is hook up these sides to one for ground, one to up arrow key, and inside here, let me see if I can help you see it. So there's two of them. The other one I would hook up, again, one side to ground and the other side to the other key. Okay, so this is how this works, and I've got another thing I have to tape on. Oops, sliding out. Okay. So basically, I'm going to take this ball, and if I make it in here, it's going to drop through and hit close the circuit. Or if I make it in this one, it's going to go through the hoop, and there's another one in there, it's going to close the circuit. Okay? So here, let's pretend so again, I have these two pieces. This is exactly how I'm going to hook it up. And when the ball goes through the hoop, it's going to try to close it. So you kind of have to position it in the exact right position. Anyways, so that's kind of how that works. The most important thing is you make these correctly. You don't let the foil touch anywhere around it. You hook up one side to ground, one side to one of your your arrow keys or space bar, and then you put them in your arcade game, and you position it so that when the ball goes through the hoop or whatever you want to do, it's going to close the circuit. And when it closes the circuit, you have your scratch program there, and it'll make the sound. All right, so that's how you do it.